А теперь мы открываем двери для наших новых студентов. Добро пожаловать в Башкирский государственный медицинский университет. Welcome to Bashkir State Medical University. Все? Все.
Hello dear students, we welcome you to our live session which we're going to have today. Today you will have instructional video, and also some of our teachers, former SMO student, our alumni, will give you some motivational instructions how to do, how to deal with problems in your student's life. So let me give the floor to Zulfiya Faridna. She is my vice dean on educational affairs now. She will continue this meeting. Zulfiya Faridna, please. You will start with presentation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, please.
Mm-hmm. So, good afternoon, dear students. Я вижу себя только в Бог. Получается. We're glad to meet you in our university. First of all, congratulations on your entering Bashkir State Medical University. Today we'll give you some information concerning your educational process in the university. Dean's Office for International Students. So Bashkir State Medical University is located in Republic of Bashkortostan, in the capital of the Republic, in Ufa. It is one of the biggest universities in the Republic and in the region. This year, you are lucky to enter this year, as it is 90th anniversary of our university, of Bashkir State Medical University. And exactly in November, we will have big holidays on this anniversary, in 19th anniversary. I think for the beginning, we listened to our former student who studied in our university in the general medicine course, who finished successfully our university, who entered postgraduate course, and who is now in our teacher of our university, who is working with international students. So let's meet to let's meet to our teacher, Mohit. You're welcome. Я вам меняюсь? Да, меняюсь. Пока расскажете. У вас там будет видно только половину. Хорошо?
Хорошо. Я их не слушаю, да?
Нет, вы их не слышите.
Okay. Там
на камере вас видно, там здесь вас видно.
Ну, мне там смотрит. Все равно по бокам видно. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Mohit Jaiswal. I finished my university successfully in 2019 year, and after that, I am doing my residency in radiology. And from last year, I am a teacher here. I'm teaching biology. Some of you will come to my group, and I'm also teaching first aid and nursing care. So I just want to share my experience about this university when I was a student. For you, it will be really good chance if you will take part in practicals, if you learn language. This thing I want to tell you that many of you will think that why do we need Russian language? but you will live here, you will do your practice here. For that, you will need Russian language very well. So when you learn Russian language, you can go to the hospital, you can do the practice, you can talk to the doctors, or you can talk to your teachers. They will invite you. Yeah, from third year or after third year, you can take part in the surgeries. Also, you can assist the surgeries. That will be totally up to you. And other thing that I want to say, here the attendance is 100% mandatory. So don't miss any class without any reason. If you are sick, go to doctor, take a note from the doctor, which will certify that you are sick, and you will have to rest for several days. Without that, if you will miss any class, you will have later problem, because if you won't be attested for any subject, later you won't be able to sit in the exam. So that I want to inform you. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Bashkir State Medical University.
Смотрите, что вопросы есть.
Вопросы? Привет, ma'am. Okay, if you have any question for me, you can ask me. Yes, sir, я вам отправил, но это не мне. Вопрос. I am good, thank you very much. Они спросят про invitation letter. Okay. About invitation letter, our voice team will tell you after a while. Yes, you will have a Russian licensing exam, I think, after 6 years. Эльфи Харитоновна, они должны пройти аккредитацию в этом году, с этого года.
Что пройти?
Аккредитацию.
Я потом отвечу.
Okay, about licensing exam, the information you will get later. How long do we have? Okay, about online and offline class, our voice team will tell you. Any question for me about the invitation, about the online offline class, about all these things, our voice team will, and about the fees also, our voice team will tell you. If you have any question for me, tell about hostel.
Ну, расскажите там, что ли.
Okay, you will get a hostel. Right now we have, I think, 1, 2, 7 hostels. Yeah, 7 hostels we have right now. So you will get room any one of them. It is mandatory to attend all the class, doesn't matter it will be online or offline. Even if you are not attending any online class, that means you are missing without any reason, and with that later you will have problem in your exam. Wi-Fi in hostel you have to get yourself. About the internship also, our voice team will tell you. I think from tomorrow they will have lectures. Yes? Lectures you will have from tomorrow. About the fingerprint, you will come here, you will get 90 days. In those 90 days, you have to go for medical checkup and fingerprinting. That is mandatory for everyone. You will get any one hostel. Уже... Нет, подождите, вопрос у меня такой. Мы уже не это принимаем больше студентов? Нет,
Прием идет.
Прием идет?
Вопрос. The committee is working, but several days and maybe it will finish.
Okay, so someone asked me about the admission. send your documents, and after that you will get any answer. Yes, it is mandatory to attend the lectures also. Clinical exposure, as I told you earlier, if you will learn the Russian language, you can talk to the patient frequently. Yes, your teachers, they know English, but clinical exposure, you will get more with the patients. Patients, maybe someone will know or maybe not. In this way, can't surely provide you a special patient. We can't give you that. So that's why I'm saying to learn the language, and you will get clinical exposure as much as you want. You can sleep in hospital if you want. Ну, я делал так. Я помню свое время. Yeah. So far, why haven't we divided into groups? So this also our voice team will answer about the groups also. Okay, I think that all the rest of the questions our voice team will answer you, and some of you I will see in my class of biology and the nursing care. So that's the one thing that I want to say. Don't miss my class. Or you can ask your seniors who is in second year. There, later you will have problem at the time of exam. Okay, goodbye. Have a nice day.
So, let's thank to our teacher, already teacher Mohit. Concerning all these questions, I will explain you the system of our education, and you're welcome to ask me the questions concerning education and concerning other issues of your being student of our university. Um, Just a second. So, concerning your educational process, every academic year consists of two semesters. The first semester it's in autumn. Usually, it's going on from September till February, till January, till the end of January. After that, you are having winter vacation, but winter vacation usually are not so long as in Russian educational system. Winter vacations are usually 7-10 days. In February, you start your second semester, which lasts till June or middle June or at the end of June. After which you will have exams. It's like your examination session where we check your knowledge, how well you studied subjects, how well you attended classes, all your tests, credits, etc. After each summer examination session, you will have hospital practice. Hospital practice it's a must for all students of all faculties. Of all courses. I mean general medicine, dentistry, and pharmacy. If you miss hospital practice, it can result in finishing studying in our university. That is why please be very serious while you are attending classes, exams in our university. As you see, our medical students in our university, they from the first day of being a student in Bashkir State Medical University, they look like doctors. They are wearing all these medical costumes, caps, and they start feeling and behaving like doctors. I mean, they attend all classes, not all lecture. I mean, all lectures, all practical classes. And I saw some questions concerning attending classes. Uh, all students must attend all lectures and all practical classes. all hospital practice classes also in the hospital and clinics, because if you miss classes without any excuse, I mean, excuse can be like your bad health condition, or um, your disease, which according to which you cannot attend classes. But if you miss classes, it can finish in quite unpleasant results for you, and will have some not good circumstances for you and for your future education in the university. That is why from the very beginning I ask you to be serious with lectures and with practical classes. Um, Concerning tuition fees, it's also quite important issue in all courses. Um, I want you to read your agreement very, very carefully, and to remember that student can pay in different ways. I mean, student can pay once a year the full sum of the tuition fees, or he or she can divide the sum in two parts, but you have to remember that for the first semester, I mean for autumn semester, you pay tuition fees before the 1st of September. It's all according to the agreement. We don't take it from nowhere. And the second part you pay at the beginning of the winter semester, spring semester, before, if I'm not mistaken, before the 2nd of February. Um, of course, you should follow these rules, and your parents, if your parents joined our meeting, please, dear parents, pay attention to this issue. Or, as you see, according to your agreement, if the payment um, if there are some difficulties, you can divide the whole year tuition fees in four parts. Two parts in the autumn semester you pay, and two parts you pay in the spring semester. But I want you to pay attention to this issue very, very attentively, and don't forget about it. Concerning extracurricular work, we have a great number of facilities. We have a great number of extra classes, meetings, clubs, scientific research clubs. We have clubs for those who are interested in anatomy, who are interested or wants to improve his knowledge in anatomy. We have a club, search club of surgery. Students come there, they practice, they meet, if I'm not mistaken, every week, but during winter and some vacations, they meet in this search in the scientific club every day. Uh, of course, it all depends on the person. Pharmacy students attend different workshops, experimental workshops on pharmacology. They also you can attend during the semester, or you can attend during your summer and winter vacations. And other scientific and research clubs that you are always welcome to attend. It all depends on your interests and your future orientation, yes, in the field of medicine. Also, we have different entertainment, different holidays, different meetings, cultural, but not only cultural concern about our Russian culture, yes, and Bashkir culture, but also we recently, for example, we had a holiday party, Diwali, Also, we have meetings and different holidays for students from Arabic countries and other countries, from countries of African countries also, etc., etc., etc. So if the student wants, he will always take part in scientific life of our university, in uh, extra some other entertainment also. Of course, all depends on you. um, so I will start answering the questions. You are welcome to message in send your questions. So the last that I see, books in which language? Of course, all your books are in English language, as you are studying in English medium. There are also, of course, Russian books, Russian language books, but this you will study using English books. If we speak, for example, those students who haven't yet reached too far, you can use online resources. The link and the usernames and password I will send to our chat in WhatsApp and Telegram um, channel. Online resources you can use even being in UFA. You are welcome to use it in laptop because all the usernames and passwords are single for our students. So many questions appeared in the screen. Just a second, I will a little bit. Так, ready to go. Invitation letters. Invitation letters you will get if you pay tuition fees. If you got enrollment document, you will get after I think 1-2 weeks this invitation letter. Are there credits for this extracurricular? Mhm. All these activities are free, and there are no credits. You are welcome to. It's only on your own wish. It's only on your own decision if you want to get more information, except the disciplines that you have in your timetable. It all depends on you, of course. Новое поступление прям закрыт. Мгм. So concerning enrollment, please send your documents and your request to our email admission@bashgimu.ru. Lectures, of course, will be in English as you apply to English medium course. Mhm. Concerning hostels, there usually, if I'm not mistaken, 2, 3, and 4 sharing rooms. Mhm. Так, first semester. Concerning the first semester, the first month of your education, November, will be online, and you will have lectures. During November, you will have online lectures. It will help you to, during this month, to get invitation letter, to book tickets, and to come to Ufa. And from December, start your um, offline classes. That is why, please, uh, as soon as you get invitation, as soon as you get your visa, try to book your tickets and to come to Ufa as soon as possible to avoid missing offline classes in December. Of course, we will check the situation, but November usually online lectures, and from December you start your practical classes offline. For those students who are already here in UFA, they will have some additional classes, but they will have additional classes, of course, offline, as they are here in UFA and we have enough place for them, rooms to study, and to start understanding that they have already become students. Time offline. So tomorrow for general medicine, we start online lectures from tomorrow. The timetable I will send you a little bit later when these lectures will be confirmed, and usually they will start at 10:30 in Ufa time. 10:30. I will again message to you in all chats. Please, if you have time difference, time gap with our country, with our city, please check this time, because in Ufa, for example, it will be 10:30. In your country, it will be, in India, if I'm not mistaken, it will be 11 a.m. I'm speaking about morning, of course. In Egypt, for example, it will be, if I'm not mistaken, 7:30, 7:30. Yes, that's why please be careful when you check the timetable, the timing of your lectures. Mm. Again, answering, ma'am, for students in Russia, do we have online or offline? For those who are in Ufa, they in our city already who have come and reached Ufa, lectures will be online, practical classes, several practical classes per week will be offline. That's why please follow the timetable, and all information that we send in channel, in social networks, and in WhatsApp groups and chats. Так. Oh, concerning your lectures, our university, we use Microsoft Teams program, yes, application for lectures. That's why please download this application to your laptop, PC, or phones. Concerning your username and password, for some of them, this username and password are already registered, and you can message to me directly in WhatsApp. I will send your username and password. I will do it only in private chats because it's private information, and I cannot give it to any other people. Those students who were enrolled recently, I think, for example, 1 week ago, your accounts are not yet registered. That's why you can ask for username and password, I think, at the end of this week. Мгм. Так, explain. Join, please explain license rule. Um, Licensing exam is language change to English in future. So concerning license, we will speak when you come here in Ufa, and it will be much easier to explain. Request you to them. For those who are in Ufa, you will have offline classes. Don't worry. Mhm. So please, Aditya Khandal, do not send the same message 100 times, please, because I do not see the questions of other students. Got invitation. You will get invitation. Don't worry, please. Don't worry, you will get your invitation, because the procedure of enrollment is also it's not the quickest procedure. Yes, so there are also some set of documents, some set of steps. That's why don't worry, you will get your invitation very, very soon. Can we change groups? Um, for a while, the groups are creating. I don't understand about which change of groups you mean, Harbiduten. Internship, no, it's not included. It's a 6 year of main course of general medicine. Dentistry study 5 years. Pharmacy also 5 years. Mhm. Concerning Russian language, you will study Russian language during 5 years, as it's a must for all international students studying in the Russian university. And of course, you will have exam in Russian language. You will have exam in the Russian language at the end of the first year and at the end of the 5th year. You will have two exams in Russian language. I want you to pay attention to these disciplines. Why? As Mohit has told you, Russian language is important. Of course, there are all reasons to this. You will stay, you will live in the country where the main language is Russian. First of all, you have to communicate with people in shops, in buses. I'm sure that you will communicate with other students of our university who do not speak Russian language. When you have hospital practice, you will have to communicate with patients. You have to understand them. You have to, how say it, to take this practice and understand what's happened to the patient. Without this, you will not be able to understand how to cure, how to treat this person. That's why Russian, it's really very important subject in this in your course. Mhm. How to contact you, Fahad Kabir? We have a channel in Telegram. I also I send them messages and no information. You can find my contact in Telegram too. Hmm. Contract letter. Govata G. Have you? If you pay tuition fees, you will get, and if you got your document, yes, enrollment, confirming your enrollment, you will get your invitation. I think as soon as possible. Так, так, mission open first. Мгм. Так. Concerning your not only I always say to our international students that you have to be here when you come here to Russia, to Ufa. You have to be self-disciplined and you have to be responsible for yourself. That's why, concerning your education, I think you understand that you have to attend all classes, all um, lectures. And but there are also one very important issue that you always have to follow. It's visa and your registration. You have to extend your visa in time. You have to follow all instructions that visa department will support you. You will have to follow them very precisely, and you have to follow all the rules. Um, because visa it's a very important part of your staying in the Russian Federation. That's why when you will get information from visa department, I want you to remember it and to follow all the rules concerning registration, concerning visa, concerning your medical checkup and fingerprint that you have to do um, when you come to Russia. So exams in first year. Mm, In the first year, general medicine have exam on biology and Russian language. Dentistry student have anatomy exam and Russian language exam. Так, mail. Again, those who didn't get enrollment, please check if your payment has been done correctly. Так, paper now. Так, have not paid fees. Of course, if the student didn't pay tuition fees, then they will not be able to get confirmation on their enrollment. That's why please try to do it as quick as soon as possible. Of course, Koli Sai Krishna, can I mail you all my doubts? Of course you can. You can send this doubts to admission to the email admission at bashgimu.ru. Так. So if you pay tuition fees but you haven't yet got your contract paper, it depends on the date when you paid. That's why please don't worry. You will get all the necessary documents. So concerning lectures that start tomorrow, they will be open and you will be able to join all lectures even without username and password. Of course, those who will get username and password, I advise you to use it and to enter lecture using your account. It will be much easier for me to see who already understood and know how to use this application and who really joined the lecture and follow our doctors and teachers. Here in WhatsApp, there also some students ask me the questions. Now we'll choose the most which we haven't yet answered. Так, how many? Study in Russian and English. You will study in English language. Again, I'm answering this question. You will study in English. All teachers will give you material in English language, not in Russian language. So I think the majority of them I answered. In which language we have? So concerning transfer students, you will get, I think, each student who wants to transfer from another university to our university, they will give their they will get a private answer in their private chats if their for these students, I think you know what you had to send. You had to send transcript, and if the committee will check and agree to your transcript, of course, you will be added to our university and you will continue your education in Bashkir State Medical University. It all depends on this. Exams also will be in English. Exams and study in English, or how can we give first year? You will study in English and Russian language. You will study in both languages, in Russian and in English. You know, if you want to study any language, as quick as possible, you have to communicate with the native citizens to study, to read, to listen, to write, and you will be successful at the exam. The same, dear students, please do not send the same questions. I mean, one person and 10 times the same questions I see. Contribute identity. Again, concerning your invitation letters. Invitation contract. If you got the contract, if you pay tuition fees, you will soon get it. Please tell how do we make green card fingerprint. Concerning your fingerprint, as soon as you come, you will be informed during which time you have to take medical checkup, and during which time you have to do your fingerprint. It's a must for all international students, and I want you to be ready to do it as quick as possible when you come. It's because if the student does not do it during the certain time, if I'm not mistaken, it's 90 days, it's 3 months, then the student can be deported to his country without even, in some situations, without any possibility to return to the Russian Federation or to UFA. That's why follow all the instructions, all the information that Dean's Office and Visa Department support you. All exams consist of 3 parts. The first part is test. Your test during the semester. The second part is test at the day of the exam, and of course the oral part. You will have to talk. That's why please be ready to oral tests or oral exams. It's not only written. You will have to communicate with your patients. Don't forget about it, future doctors. Invitation. Yes, you can join. You can join online classes without invitation letter. It will be online. Lectures will be online, dear students. About exams, I already mentioned. General medicine will have 2 exams, biology and Russian language. And other disciplines will be credits. That's why all subjects are important in all courses, because in every disciplines you will be attested or not attested. If you are not attested, it can influence on your exams, on your access to exams. That's why be serious and pay attention to all classes that you study, because during the first, second year, you create the basis of your future knowledge as doctors. You will study mathematics and physics for what you think you need it. Of course, for example, physics and mathematics, you can use it when you will study radiology. And that's why every subject is important. Every subject will influence on your future knowledge in some in other fields of medicine. During the first year, you create your basis, the fundamentals of your future knowledge and your future classes, the future other medical fields like neurology, surgery, obstetrics and gynecology, etc. Mail ID, just a second. Class without invitation letter. Ishan Chandra Roy. you, as I have told you, yes, you will be able to join online lectures. Don't worry. Of course, when you get your ID, when you get your account details of the application or of the Teams, yes, application, please use them. Register, save, and use them when you attend online classes. Так, just a second. So, email for ID for those who still want to apply. Just a second. Mhm. So, do you have any other questions except invitation I already answered? Please wait for your invitation or not exchange. So concerning Bank Uralsib, it's not banned. You can pay distantly from any country using SWIFT system. Mhm. Contact you, madam, on WhatsApp. Concerning WhatsApp, dear student, um, if I do not answer you immediately or during some time, please don't worry. I will answer you a little bit later because first year students are quite big number, and sometimes I don't have enough time, but I will answer to all of you. I do not open the messages sometimes not to um, lose your chats. Okay, don't worry, I will answer to each of you. У меня трансляция, закройте дверь, пожалуйста. У меня трансляция идет. To all the university. Hassan Nur Aldin. Yes, as I have told you, I sent already message at 4:20 p.m. We meet for those students who have come too far, and we will have some tour excursion in our buildings of our university, in the library, and other buildings of our university departments. Senior students will show you. That's why you can ask them also questions how it's to be a student of Bashkir State Medical University. Mhm. Maybe Ayan Phuta. Again, I repeat for you that classes online lectures start tomorrow, 2nd of November. Yes, you can. Gia Sanjivani, can I contact you on Telegram? Yes, you can contact me on Telegram for username and password. But again, if you were enrolled in the university a week, only at least a week ago, your account hasn't yet registered. That's why you have to wait till the end of this week. Mhm. Concerning subjects, during the first year you have fundamentals subjects like humanities, of course, also mathematics, physics, but at the same time you will, and Russian language, of course. And at the same time, you start studying medical subjects like anatomy, histology, um, what other medical subjects, um, and others. Offline classes will start in December. That's why come to Ufa as soon as possible, dear students. As soon as you get your invitation, as soon as you get your visa, please book a ticket and hurry to Ufa. Okay, Brori Mubarak, I will do it. Mhm. If there will be some very, very important, of course, we will put it and save it. Today, Mohsen Shah, last date for the fee at submission. Today. So I think the majority of questions was, ma'am, are physics and mathematics mandatory? Of course, again, dear students, all subject that you study in our that you have in the timetable that you have to study in our university, being first year student, second year student, third year student, etc., 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 you have to attend all classes. They are all mandatory because all of them will be attested. All of them, part of them will have, you will have credit on half of these subjects. On some of them you will have examinations. That's why in our university, all subjects are a must for all students. So concerning internship, I think we will discuss this question next at the next session meeting, because now it's more important for those who have come too far and who hasn't concerning your lectures. The next meeting we maybe we'll have next week, because I also next meeting we will invite our visa department, the head of the visa department, Guzel Zinurovna ma'am, and she also give you some more extra information concerning your traveling too far, concerning your visa registration, fingerprint, and other peculiarities of staying in the Russian Federation. Utkriti, did you pass your entrance exams? Mhm. So then you will get your contract soon and you will be able to pay tuition fees as soon as possible. If you, of course, if you did it via agency, it will be a little bit different question. If you submitted documents, if you applied for entering our university directly, or you will get these documents from the university, of course. Class timing. Every class, it depends on the subject, of course, but for beginners, we usually have lectures. It's 2 academic hours. 1 academic hour is 45 minutes. It means every lecture, for example, if you have 3 lectures, it will be one lecture an hour and a half, the second lecture an hour and a half, and the third lecture also an hour and a half. In general, it will be 4.5 hours per day. Some days will be a little bit more. how to say it, busy. You will have 4 lectures, for example. Timetable I will send you in Telegram channel. Links I will send in Telegram channel also, because the majority of students have joined um, this channel and it's much easier to communicate them. Later we will divide, of course, students to general medicine, to dentistry, and to pharmacy. Just a second, dear students. Just a second, dear. I'm sorry. So I think the majority of questions were answered. As I informed you, if you have, so first of all, follow the information in Telegram chat concerning your tomorrow's lectures, concerning timing of lectures, concerning your account details in Teams application. Message to me directly, but please message your full name in Russian language for me to understand who is messaging to me, because um, I don't know all of you. That's why if you need your account details, please send your full name in Russian language for me to do it as quicker and not to ask every time. Invitation letter. Так, Коли Sai Krishna. I'm sure that you will get your invitation very, very soon, as you paid 2 weeks ago and you already have your contract papers. So, if you, I think for today that's enough. Moreover, soon we have meeting with students who have achieved our city, who have achieved to our university. If you have some other questions, you're welcome to ask me in Telegram, in WhatsApp. I will answer as quick as possible. Mhm. For transfer students, again, if the university confirmed your enrollment in our university, of course you can join to our classes. But if you are first transfer, mm, you have to consult the agency that sent your documents to our university. For a while, because about transfer students, we were, if I'm not mistaken, they were transferred to the second year, but um, first year I haven't seen your documents yet. Dentistry student, again, mention about your course. Dentistry students start their lectures on 7th of November. It means next Monday. Pharmacy students start their lectures on 7th of November. It's also next Monday. Concerning hostels, all students will be provided with hostels. By the way, concerning your traveling to Ufa, as soon as you book tickets, you have to send your scan passport and tickets to our visa department email. Just I will send you the email. So you have to send your scanned passport and um, and tickets to this email, you have to inform us about your traveling. You have to do it 10 days prior your traveling, because for us while you have to do it, we have to check which hostel you will stay. We have to prepare the documents for your coming to Ufa. That's why please be careful. Send scanned passport and tickets to this email. Usually in groups, there will be 26 students, which will be these 26 students. In seminars, there will be 26, but in practical classes, you will be divided into groups. For example, 101A and 101B, because in practical classes, there's only 13 or 12 students are allowed. There were some questions with the books. Yes, books will be provided to students, and also online resources and online books will also will be provided to students. Oh, first year tuition fees. I think you were informed when you entered our university. Dear students, please be careful when you read your um, when you read prospects, when you read your contract. Read every point very, very carefully to remember to avoid such different misunderstanding and situations. Online lectures. We will send you the link. So I think that's enough for today. I was glad to answer to your questions. Thank you for joining. Today we had um, I don't see the number, but I think about 100 students joined our meeting. If you still have questions, you are always welcome to ask us in Telegram, in WhatsApp, in email. You can send your questions. If you have questions to visa department, you can send to visa department email, visa support at bashgemu.ru. If you still have questions concerning admission, please send your questions to admission at bashgemu.ru. If you have questions, you also can ask me directly in WhatsApp, please. So thank you for joining. Hope to see you soon in Ufa, in our lectures, in our practical classes, and in our different meetings with students, with leaders, and hope to see you soon and looking forward to meet you here in Ufa. Goodbye.